Hey guys, the Bot Builder back for another video, and today is a very, very special video for you. As well, just to wrap up Series 1, we've basically got everything wrapped up, but just to celebrate, we have 6 awards for you all. Yes, you heard me right, there are 6 awards, and well, we've got the nominations, but we don't have the winner, as the winner of these awards are in your hands. Yes, it's the awards for Series 1. And this is the nominations. So basically, I have 6 awards for you all here. And you're going to have to write down in the comment section below which robot out of these lot deserve to win this award the most. So listen very carefully to these nominations, as I am going to go through them all. So the first award is for the most destructive robots. Well, there have been many robots this series, and there have been lots of damage, lots of really good spinners. But there are 3 robots we find who deserve to be, who we believe deserve to be nominated for the most destructive. The first nomination is Donald Thump, the robot that came second place. This robot has been on a rampage this series, destroying tons of good machines, such as Terahertz and King Scorpion and Lucky, and Spectre as well, and Eruption. Only lost out to Rapid, but they are a very destructive machine and one to be feared. The second nomination is PP3D. May not have gotten quite as far, but they did dish out several really good hits, especially absolutely destroying poor Razor in the group stages. That it is one of the most powerful undercut spinners, and it is very destructive, and is certainly one to be feared. And the final nomination is Carbide. Now, unfortunately, Carbide aren't here, but their successor, Cobalt, are. As we all know, Carbide are the machine known for ripping out the spinner of Grated Carrot. Unfortunately, they didn't get too far either, losing in the 10 Robot Rumble, but they are still a very destructive machine and always one to be feared. So just a quick reminder, the nominations for the most destructive robots are Donald Thump, PP3D, and Carbide. Right, so that is the nominations for the most destructive robot award. The next nomination is for the best newcomer. Now, yes, this has been Series 1, but there have been many pre-series before, and there have been a couple of new machines who have impressed this series. So here are the nominations for the best newcomer. The first nomination is Lucky, a brand new build, and this robot certainly did impress, going all the way through to the Heat Finals. Only Donald Thump could beat them. They do have a very powerful 4-bar lifter, and they are a very impressive machine. Another machine deserving of this nomination is Plan B. Despite being a 0-pointer in their heat, they did get through the Losers Rumble and did very well in the 10 Robot Rumble, coming 5th place in it overall. They are also always known for putting on such a great fight and putting on such a great performance with that of a unique Crusher dustpan design. The next nomination is Foxic, another brand new build, and this robot certainly deserves a nomination after beating 2 deadly spinners in their heat, Carbide and Grated Carrot. They did go out in the Heat Finals to Spectre, but they are still a very impressive machine, and we hope to see more of them in the future. And the final nomination is Spectre, for being the only new robot to get through to the grand final stage. They certainly crushed tons of robots from Dietor to Gabriel and Foxic in the Heat Finals. They were a very impressive machine and got the furthest out of any of the newcomers. So just a quick reminder of the nominations. We have Lucky, Plan B, Foxic, and Spectre. Right, so now our next nomination is the nomination for the best KO. Now, in a robot combat show like this, we are known for having many great KOs. Some of them are memorable, some of them are, well, memorable for other reasons. But they are still memorable and impressive, and sometimes even hilarious nonetheless. So here are the nominations. The first nomination was Rapid versus Blacksmith, when Rapid flipped Blacksmith and their hammer got stuck on the rails. They were hanging for dear life. It was an absolutely memorable moment of the heat, and it was absolutely hilarious. The next nomination is Terahertz versus King Scorpion. Now, unfortunately, King Scorpion aren't here, but their successor Scorpion 3 are. But Terahertz absolutely decimated King Scorpion, but they did lose their axe. But in a surprising turn of fate, they flipped them over with their axe, using it as a pseudo front-hinge flipper, a move no one expected from John Reed. It was a very unique way to finish off an opponent. The next nomination is for Firestorm versus Intergalactic. When Firestorm, it was a very good back and forth flipper fight, but Firestorm flipped Intergalactic onto their backs and got a lucky flip where Intergalactic were like that. Their Streamek broke and they couldn't self-right. It was a very good flip and a very lucky flip at that from Firestorm. The next nomination is for PP3D versus Razor. When PP3D hit Razor so hard, Razor flipped up and over, knocked out, dead. Certainly worthy of one of the best KOs of the series. The next nomination is from the same heat, and this one was also quite a memorable moment in Tornado versus Aftershock. Well, more to say, it was the Losers Rumble, but in Tornado they had the anti-spinner scoop, and they got that scoop right in at Aftershock, got in a good ram, got them to the arena, and they went out. Probably one of the best Utas of the series. Our next nomination is for when Carbide took out Grated Carrot Spinner, not once, but twice. Grated Carrot are a very deadly spinner, but when these two spinners came head to head, Carbide came out on top, ripping the spinner out, leaving them going through to the 10 Robot Rumble. And the final nomination, certainly one of the most memorable moments for me anyway, was Donald Thump versus Spectre. Donald Thump hit Spectre with the spinner, and Spectre went soaring high. One of the biggest hits of the series. Spectre couldn't recover from that, and Donald Thump won. So, quick reminder of the nominations for the best KO. We have Blacksmith sitting on the rails, Terahertz front hinged flipper, Firestorm's lucky last minute flip, PP3D flips Razor, Tornado slams Aftershock out the arena, Bye-bye Carrot Spinner, and Spectre joins NASA. Hope you loved those little nicknames I got for them there. You don't have to call them that in the comments. Now, but obviously in tournaments like this, we do get the occasional surprise, and we always welcome them. As well, surprises is often what makes the show go round. And here are the nominations for the biggest surprise. We have 3 nominations for this. The first nomination is for Firestorm versus Intergalactic. We all thought Intergalactic would win their heat quite convincingly, but Firestorm got them with the good flip, rendering that Streamek useless at the last minute. Our second nomination is for Bite Force's entire campaign. Bite Force, the reigning US champions, became a 0-pointer. Certainly a surprise no one in the pits expected. In fact, they were fancy to do quite well. Fortunately, they did come back through the Losers Rumble, but with them just being a 0-pointer as a whole was a real shock to the system. And the final nomination was for Foxic versus Carbide. Carbide, they were the reigning champions. After winning the pilot episode, they looked strong going into the series, but Foxic took out the reigning champions in a great fight, beating them on a judge's decision. Certainly a massive surprise. Just a quick reminder of the nominations. Firestorm beating Intergalactic. Bite Force becoming a 0-pointer in the heats. And Foxic beats Carbide. Now it's time for our prestigious Battle of the Series award. Yes, this is the award for the best fight. We've had plenty of good battles, but only one can be best fight of the series. So here are the nominations. And they were so good, we had to get one nomination from each heat. Our first nomination is for the Chaos 2 versus Dansom Kia. This was the opening fight of the series, and what a way to start off. With a back and forth fight between two very good flippers, fighting for the superior ground clearance. It was very even, and Dansom Kia just edged it out on a judge's decision. But it was a great fight, and a great showing from both machines. Our second nomination is for Plan B versus Lucky. Two, as I said, very impressive newcomers going at it, and it was a very close fight. Lucky got in with many good flips, but Plan B retaliated with several good crushes of their own. It was very close, but Lucky just edged it out on aggression and control. Another absolutely good fight that went to the judges. Our third fight, and this is the third time we've mentioned it, Firestorm versus Intergalactic. This fight had almost everything. It was a very back and forth flipper fight, with both machines getting in great dominant flips of their own. But eventually, Firestorm would have won to finish it off after getting probably one of the best KOs of the series and causing one of the biggest upsets. Our next nomination goes to the Losers Rumble. Yes, it is. It is the fight between Bite Force, Razor, Tornado, and Aftershock. This was an absolutely stunning fight, and it had plenty of good moments. From Tornado slamming Aftershock out the arena to Bite Force taking down the Robot Wars veterans Razor before even doing the same to Tornado, pinning them onto their side. It was a great battle, and all robots got stuck in, and it was a great comeback for Bite Force. And our next battle, this is another fight that we've already mentioned, but it was too good not to mention once. It was Foxic versus Carbide, another absolute surprise, but it was a welcome one at that. Carbide went in expecting to do well, but Foxic came in getting in several good lifts, but Carbide did also come back with several good spinners to not make it as one-sided as you think. And the final nomination, it's a big one, but it is a deserved one. It's the 10 Robot Rumble. Yes, that's right. The likes of Eruption, Dansom Kia, Plan B, Lucky, Intergalactic, Behemoth, Bite Force, PP3D, Carbide, and Foxic all put on a spectacular show this battle. It was absolutely brilliant, easily one of the most memorable moments of the series. So yeah, those are the nominations for the fight of the series. Just as a quick reminder for you all, the nominations are Chaos 2 versus Dansom Kia, Plan B and Lucky, Firestorm and Intergalactic, the Heat D Losers Rumble, Carbide versus Foxic, and the 10 Robot Rumble. And now to our final award. Yes, I did say there were 6 awards. The final award is the Fan Favourite Award, and this one is 100% in the eyes of you. Yes, how do you vote for this one? Well, comment down below your top 3 favourite robots of the series, and the robot to get the most points, to get the most votes, will win the Fan Favourite Award. So just a quick reminder as to what the rewards are. The Most Destructive Robot Award, the Best Newcomer, the Best KO, the Biggest Surprise, the Battle of the Series, and the Fan Favourite. You've got to vote for all of them, and You got to vote for all of them. And until then, the award will be out next week, next Thursday, where you'll find out all the results for the Series 1 awards. But until then, the Bot Builder, out.